Closed captioning of Newswatch 7 is sponsored by Quest.
He married a woman.
Some people accuse me of living a lie.
After changing his gay lifestyle.
Therapy
And
session.
this counselor says he can turn other gays straight.
Simply not true.
We investigate. Monday at 10 on KETV Newswatch 7.
This week at Gordman's, we've got the gifts, the styles, and the savings just in time for Mother's Day. Up to 50% off and more what you'd pay at a mall. The same great name brands and the latest fashions you'd find at a department store, but up to half the price. Shop now and save, shop later. And you might wind up paying twice as much someplace else. Gordman's, something unexpected.
To treat without harm, to fight the disease without, while protecting the patient within. Nowhere are the standards higher or the dedication more profound than in the minds and hearts of those who choose to heal, for it is only in the physician's wise and compassionate use of the most advanced treatment that the person will be healed. They are the men and women of Nebraska Health System. The results they achieve can only be called extraordinary.
Think there's no difference between Roundup Ultramax and an imitator?
You'd better think again. Newly completed tests show a significant difference in weed control. Replicated trials show Roundup Ultramax provides noticeably superior control over Syngenta's latest imitator product.
We continue to experiment in the field.
So you don't have to experiment in yours. Insist on the proven performance of Roundup Ultramax. 3 times more right to the root in just 2 hours.
The Super Doppler Storm Team. More complete severe weather coverage.
May 2nd, 2001.
On my count of 3, press your button. 1, 2, 3.
The execution is now in progress. When it first surge entered his body, he stiffened and I heard a pop.
The process is generally clinical, businesslike, and swift.
It's a carefully choreographed dance of death. Everybody knows exactly what's going to happen.
The condemned are given the chance to offer a few last words.
No matter how sterilized and sanitized you make this execution, it's still murder. And it makes you as guilty of the same crime you wish to punish me for.
It's neither a good nor a bad thing. It's the public's right to know.
Tonight, crime and punishment. Witness to an execution.
From ABC News, this is Nightline. Reporting from Washington, Ted Koppel.
We're going to replay some 17-year-old audio tapes for you tonight. They were made by the state of Georgia, which began taping its executions after the Supreme Court reinstated the death penalty in 1976. We got the tapes from an independent radio producer, David Isay, who in turn got them from a defense attorney who had subpoenaed them as part of a lawsuit challenging Georgia's use of the electric chair. The tapes were broadcast nationally for the first time earlier this evening on public radio stations around the country. But why broadcast them at all? Why put them on Nightline? The late philosopher and sociologist Hannah Arendt coined a phrase writing about World War II at a time when so many were trying to come to terms with the horrors of the Holocaust. She wrote about the banality of evil. It's a phrase that came back to me in the context of our own ongoing debate about capital punishment. Those who oppose the death penalty are often of the opinion that if the public at large could only witness executions, most people would be so horrified that it would be the end of the death penalty. There is, though, as you will hear, a banality to the process, a reassuring routine that might allow viewers to adapt to it rather easily. It is only in the second segment of our broadcast tonight when the routine is thrown off track, when the process temporarily breaks down, that the reality of what is happening becomes unavoidable. These tapes exist because the state of Georgia decided to make them. The executions are over. The condemned are long dead. Whether or not you listen is your choice. Here now, Nightline correspondent Chris Bury.
The execution execution is now in progress. When it first surge entered his body, he stiffened. And
this evening, public radio stations across the country played the audio tapes of condemned prisoners being put to death in Georgia's electric chair. Never before has the recording of an execution in the United States been broadcast to a national audience.
There is no more hidden place in this country than the execution chamber. It's been completely kept from the public.
David Isay, whose company produces radio documentaries, insists the public has a legitimate interest in hearing the recordings for themselves.
This is a state-sanctioned act that is being done on behalf of the public, so the public has a right to see or hear what's being done on their behalf.
In 1983, 7 years after the Supreme Court dropped its ban on the death penalty, the state of Georgia resumed executions by electric chair. The prison system made audio recordings so it could document exactly what procedures were followed. Indeed, the tapes depict a prison staff focused almost entirely on the mechanics of execution, keenly intent on going by the book as they attend to all the ritual tasks of putting men to death in the electric chair.
This is a recording of the execution of Ivan Ray Stanley, EF 103603, July the 12th, 1984.
Ivan Ray Stanley had been convicted in the 1976 robbery and murder of an insurance agent. Like all executions in Georgia, Stanley's was conducted at this state prison in Jackson. The clanging sounds you hear are cell doors banging throughout the building.
Witnesses are now entering the witness room.
The narrator is prison official Willis Marable, who looks out at the electric chair through a one-way mirror. He is on the telephone, providing a graphic play-by-play to Attorney General Mike Bowers, who is an hour away in Atlanta.
All the procedures, I think, in terms of objective, are done to try to carry it out in an orderly and dignified manner. Now, that may sound like strange terms, but this is very, very solemn business.
At this time, the news media witnesses are entering.
One of those media witnesses was Associated Press reporter Dick Pettis.
They're very efficient. They know exactly what they're doing. They very quickly strap the person into the chair, and then they follow the prescribed protocol, which I think makes it easier for everyone to stay on script. It's clinical.
The execution team is now in the process of escorting the condemned into the execution chamber. He is walking unassisted, walks straight to the chair, and is seated himself in it. One of the execution team members is now in the process of securing the back strap. The other members are in the process of securing the arm straps and leg straps.
Once the straps are secure, Ivan Stanley is asked if he has any last words.
He has declined to make a last statement.
Are you ready to tell him that?
He has afforded the opportunity for prayer. He declined this also. The warden is now in the process of reading the essential court order to the witnesses and to the condemned.
The court has sentenced the defendant Ivan Ray Stanley on the 15th day of January 1977.
The condemned has offered no resistance throughout. He's just sitting there very passively, not moving. The leg band has been secured to the condemned's right leg, and also the headset has been secured to his head. Perspiration is now being wiped from the forehead of the condemned. The warden and all execution team members have departed the execution chamber. Stand by for the warden's last telephone check.
The warden, Ralph Kemp, is on the phone to the Deputy Commissioner of Corrections, Dave Lowe, checking for any last-minute stay of execution.
Ralph, this is Commissioner.
Yes, sir.
There are no stays. You can proceed to carry out the official order of the court.
Very well.
On my count of 3, press your button. 1, 2, 3.
None of the 3 executioners know which button starts an automatic cycle, sending 3 separate surges of electricity through Ivan Stanley's body. 2,000 volts for 4 seconds, 1,000 volts for 7 seconds, and 208 volts for 2 minutes.
The execution is now in progress. When it first surge entered his body, He stiffened, and I heard a pop as if one of the straps broke, but I can't tell from this vantage point. He is still at this time sitting there with clenched fists with no other movement. He's slowly relaxing at this time.
You got to remember the face is covered. You don't see anything. And basically what happened, and he is so tightly strapped down, except for his fingers, that what happens is the fingers just clench the chair.
You can see his hands, the clenching of the fist. That's all you see, the only movement you typically see.
From my vantage point, it seems that the inmate has relaxed somewhat. His fists are still clenched, but there's no movement from the condemned.
After 3 jolts of electricity, the prison procedure calls for a 5-minute lapse time, so the body can cool down before physicians certify the execution is completed.
We have now completed 5 minutes lapse time. Stand by for the doctors are now preparing to enter the execution chambers to check for life signs. The examination is completed. Stand by for the superintendent's time of death and confirmation of death.
Approximately 12:24, July 12, 1984, for execution of Ivan Ray Stanley.
The superintendent has advised all witnesses that death did occur at 12:24, this date.
After Ivan Stanley's body is removed, Attorney General Mike Bowers and Deputy Commissioner Lowe congratulate the warden, Ralph Kemp.
You and your staff did an excellent job. We appreciate it very much.
Okay, we had a little bit of a scare. I don't know if they related it to you or not. The popping sound.
Yeah.
We were thinking that what happened because he sat there for that 3 minutes, that the water and the sponge on his leg ran out.
Right.
Puddle right there by his foot, and we're thinking that that's just it was like a little bolt of lightning.
Did you see anything?
No, they said Colonel Hardison and other people in the witness room said they didn't see anything like that. Now, I still feel good about it, really.
It ran too smooth, Ralph, but don't screw it up next time.
Okay.
Mike Bowers wants to say something now.
Okay.
Well, I second what Dave said. Very smooth job.
Okay, we appreciate it. Just get us another one.
When we come back, another execution, but one go as smoothly.
These things are always difficult. I understand. Because of the merger, we now have 2 of everything, including 2 CIOs, you and Phil. You know I only need one guy. I understand. Yet we still have the hairiest integration project ever. The servers, storage, databases. It needs the right guy. I understand. You're the guy. I'm the guy.
And that's when it hits you. You are so ready for IBM.
What about Phil? Oh, he volunteered for some job in Paris. Paris?
Okay, sir, you're all set. We got you signed up with all your movie channels.
Great.
You got 4 stars, 7 HBOs, 5 Showtimes. Okay. We also got you signed up for your local channels.
Beautiful.
No charge for installation.
Cool, thanks.
Okay. Signature?
Sure.
Yeah. Take care.
Take care.
Now get free professional installation when you buy a DirecTV system and sign up for any DirecTV programming package.
Does your minivan lack a safety device that might protect your family from real danger? Thursday, what you may not know about some very popular minivans on Primetime.
The time to save is now at H&H Chevrolet during the hail sale. Hey folks, Tom Park at 84th and L. Now we received slight to moderate hail damage on our vehicles recently, and that means huge savings for you. Our insurance company's loss is your gain. New 2001 extended cab Chevy S10 pickup, $5,000 off. New 2001 Venture van, $6,000 off. Full size, brand new 2001 LT extended cab 4x4, $7,000 off. These are only examples. Look for these tags on everything at 84th and L. H&H Chevrolet, fast, fun, and friendly.
He started with just 2 people and built his business into one of America's largest title agencies. For 30 years, he's been giving back to his community as a leader and volunteer. Now he'll put his practical business experience cutting waste, meeting payrolls, and streamlining budgets to work for Omaha, reducing crime and reining in city spending. Experience, commitment, leadership. Mike Fahey, Mayor.
The state of Georgia now uses lethal injection as a means of execution, but for those inmates convicted of a capital crime before May 2000 and sentenced to death, they could still be facing the electric chair. As Chris Bury now reports, and witnesses will attest, executions don't always go precisely as planned.
I noted that he walked in under his own power at 12:11. The warden asked him if he had a last statement, and he twice said no. Looks like at one point he was shaking as they adjusted the arm strap on the chair at 12:15.
Veteran Associated Press reporter Dick Pettis says there is one Georgia execution he will never forget, the 1984 electrocution of Alpha Otis Stevens, convicted of murdering a man who had interrupted a burglary. Stevens entered the death chamber at the prison in Jackson just after midnight on December 12th.
The order of execution is read to him. He appeared frightened. They placed the cover over his face at 12:16.
On my count of three, press your button. 1, 2, 3.
Once again, Warden Ralph Kemp presides over the execution while prison official Willis Marable provides a running narration. It begins precisely at 12:17 a.m.
The execution now has begun. There was one small jerk from the condemned at the time the execution was initiated.
I show that his head turned and sagged, and then it turned back. My note says that the head was twisting slowly in the chair, and that the head sank, and the electricity was turned off at about 12:19. His fists remained clenched.
I show the time is 12:19.
The execution is completed at this time. The electrical panel box is secured and locked. I do not detect any movement from the condemned at this time. He seems to have stopped moving his head and also his arms.
I show the time is 12:20.
Now the 3 jolts of electricity had been administered and the prescribed 5-minute cool-down period had begun, what prison officials call the lapse time.
Yes, sir, we're into the first minute of the lapse time now. No movement from any of the witnesses, and at this time, no movement from the condemned.
But at this point, witnesses staring at Stevens in the electric chair notice that something is wrong.
He began to breathe, shallowly at first. And frankly, I didn't at first believe that I had seen that. But I made a note of it. It said at 12:21 he breathed. And then I saw it again, and I wrote again. And on my notes it says, and again, and again.
I show the time is 12:22.
There is some slight movement. He's still moving his head slightly. The only thing we can do is continue until the physicians can check him after the lapse time has expired.
The warden orders the prison staff to wait, as the execution protocol demands.
Don't vary from your checklist. We have completed 4 minutes of lapse time. We have 1 minute remaining. And from my vantage point, I do detect, or it seems to be, that he is breathing. We have completed the 5 minutes lapse time. Stand by for the physician's check.
Time at 12:26 and 30 seconds.
Commissioner?
Yes.
Doctors verify that he is still alive.
A second attempt to carry out the death sentence in a moment.
Enter a new era of discovery at Bristol-Myers Squibb, where groundbreaking genetic research is underway.
Winning the Tour de France was a victory for cancer medicines. But Luke, it's just the start of incredible things to come. Imagine, Luke, your medical history, the story of your genes on a card you carry in your wallet. Your doctor sees your cancer coming years before and gives you a daily pill to take that could prevent it.
At the Bristol-Myers Squibb Center for Applied Genomics,
researchers strive to unlock the secrets of breast and colon cancer, Alzheimer's, and diabetes. They're developing medicines tailored to your unique genes. Bristol-Myers Squibb is beginning a revolution in medicine. Our goal is to extend and enhance life, and to lead the way in new frontiers against disease.
Hope, triumph, and the miracle of medicine. Bristol-Myers Squibb Company.
You're looking for a home. You're searching. There are questions. Where do you start? You can search over 1.3 million current home listings. Click on to Realtor.com. Check info on schools and financing. Even take a virtual tour. And when you're ready, you can click and connect with a realtor. Realtor.com. It's the place to start when you start looking for a home.
Vietnam. I'm not sure that communism is necessarily a bad thing.
Come on. You've got to stamp your foot down.
Politically incorrect coming up.
If you've ever eaten at regular fast food places, here are a few things you've never tasted before. Thick sliced honey wheat bread, all soft and fresh. Tender slow roasted turkey breast, sliced just so. Natural Swiss, and more flavorful toppings. Introducing Market Fresh Sandwiches, a totally fresh idea from Arby's. Let us make one for you. Market Fresh Sandwiches, something new from Arby's to satisfy your grown-up tastes.
Why does Paige Peccani add so much zip to this burger?
I'll tell you why. It's got the fresh taste that old man Pace loved more than life itself. Now, legend has it he once run 100 miles through a dust storm with a rattler on each ankle just to keep his hand-picked jalapenos and crispy onions as fresh as they could be.
Is that true?
It sure tastes like it. Pace, fresh taste that's legendary.
We resume our story at a particularly grim juncture. Nearly 10 minutes have now elapsed from the moment that the state of Georgia first attempted to execute Alpha Otis Stevens. Now, officials must repeat the procedure. Once again, Nightline's Chris Bury.
Repeat the execution.
Very well.
In Atlanta, the Attorney General, Mike Bowers, had approved the decision to give Alpha Otis Stevens a second series of jolts in the electric chair.
The order of the court is to execute this person, and certainly have to do it as humanely as possible. You can't violate the Constitution, but the first time apparently left some measure of life, and a second application was made to carry out the execution.
I show the time is 12:28.
Okay, Commissioner, we'll proceed at this time. See, on my count of three, you press your button. 1, 2, 3.
At that point, they proceeded to deliver another 2-minute cycle of electricity. The body moved forward. The fists remained clenched. The breathing continued, it seemed, for a time. The head, again, kind of rolled from side to side.
The equipment is switched off, secured at this time. We're now into the 5 minutes lapse time.
What is the status on condemned?
Sir, he appears to be breathing to me.
You're going to have them check those sponges and check their connections. There's something they don't have connected right, Willis, or that.
Yes, sir. You want us to go ahead and complete this whole thing and then
Yeah, complete your phase, and then you're going to have to make your check.
Show the time at 12:32.
Once again, prison officials refused to deviate from the execution checklist. Once again, they waited for Alpha Otis Stevens to die.
He does seem to have stopped moving entirely. We have completed our 5 minutes lapse time. Stand by for the physician's check. The superintendent is at this time in the process of briefing the witnesses that at 12:37 hours, this date, the condemned was pronounced dead.
From the time he entered the room, which I think was 12:11, it took 26 minutes.
Well, obviously something went wrong. What? I'm not sure. I don't know whether it was some failure on the part of the staff or whether it was a peculiarity about Alpha Otis Stevens. I don't know.
It was clear to everybody that that it had not gone according to the state's plan. That was not what anybody expected to see happen.
Until now, the record of the painfully prolonged Stevens electrocution relied entirely on the memories of surviving witnesses and prison officials. Now, these audio tapes provide a documentary account of that execution and 22 others in Georgia. If nothing else, they shine a light on a corner of American justice that has, until tonight, been kept hidden from most of the public, closed off behind prison walls. This is Chris Bury for Nightline in Washington.
Each condemned inmate in Georgia is given the opportunity to say some final words. You'll hear some of those when we come back.
To receive a daily email announcement about each evening's Nightline and a preview of special broadcasts, log on to the Nightline page at abcnews.com.
The next territory in security. Introducing the all-new Ford Explorer. No boundaries.
British classics. A marriage of Victorian elegance and Caribbean soul. Easily affordable with the simple finance plan. From Ethan Allen.
I asked my doctor about Lipitor. Have you?
Ask your doctor what Lipitor can do for you and call 1-888-LIPITOR or visit our website to learn more.
Hal Daub has led Omaha through an exciting period of economic progress. His opponent voted against the original Riverfront plan and calls the new convention center a gamble. Hal Daub has lowered city property taxes 6 straight years. His opponent supports programs that will cost millions in tax dollars without a plan to pay for them. Hal Daub favors starting the expressway at 114th and Dodge now. His opponent says no. Leadership is not a position. Leadership is taking action. Re-elect Mayor Hal Daub.
This week at Gordman's, we've got the gifts, the styles and the savings, just in time for Mother's Day. Up to 50% off and more what you'd pay at a mall. The same great name brands and the latest fashions you'd find in a department store, but up to half the price. Shop now and save, shop later. And you might wind up paying twice as much someplace else. Gordman's, something unexpected.
KETV News Watch 7 investigator Margaret Bowman protects your health, uncovering that just one dose of the party drug ecstasy
You're playing Russian roulette.
can be a killer. Showing firsthand how a shortage of nurses
Because he's fighting in there and he's
changes your hospital care, and examining whether laser eye surgery
Do you see anything that's happening?
is right for you. Protecting your health. The investigator's job on KETV News Watch 7. More complete coverage.
Just prior to their execution, condemned inmates in Georgia can meet with a clergyman, eat a specially selected last meal, and are given the opportunity to say a few last words. The condemned is escorted to the electric chair, strapped in, read the order of the court. He's then asked if he wants to add anything to his final statement. Here's what 2 of the condemned men had to say moments before they were executed.
No matter how sterilized and sanitized you make this execution, it's still murder. And it makes you as guilty of the same crime you wish to punish me for. It may not matter to you now, but I leave you with my forgiveness and my love. I say goodbye to my family and my friends with a heart overflowing with gratitude, thanksgiving, and love. Thank you for the years of support, comfort, and stability, all of which have made me the man I am today. God bless you all.
I like to say I like to give my blessing to all the people that seek to save my life. And I like to curse everyone that seek to take my life.
Farewell.
There have always been some witnesses present at executions. Family members of the condemned and of the victim are routinely in attendance, as are a couple of representative reporters. The decision by Attorney General Ashcroft to offer closed-circuit television coverage of Timothy McVeigh's execution later this month is simply an extension of that tradition. There are just too many family members of victims to be accommodated in any single room overlooking the death chamber. The question remains, though, whether we should all have access. Death penalty opponents argue that such access might prove to be the end of capital punishment. And surely the prolonged execution we heard tonight adds some weight to that argument. Most of the time, however, executions, especially those by lethal injection, are remarkably lacking in any drama. And as I suggested at the outset, could make that somber exercise of society's ultimate punishment so mundane as to make it even more commonplace than it is already. That's our report for tonight. I'm Ted Koppel in Washington. For all of us here at ABC News, good night.
This has been a presentation of ABC News. More Americans get their news from ABC News than from any other source.
Tomorrow, Cincinnati still simmering after the riots. Is the city one incident away from erupting again? The promises of change. Will they be kept? Watch World News tonight.
All right. Hey.
This is the only cup, Anna.
Hey.
Do you like the cup, Anna?
Our insurance company's loss is your gain at H&H Chevrolet. Good evening, folks. I'm Tom Park, and our hail sale is going strong. You save thousands of dollars, like $5,000 on our new 2001 Cavalier with the Sun Chaser package, exclusive to H&H Chevrolet. Has the rear spoiler, sunroof, graphics, and more. Save $5,000 on our new 2001 Malibu, or save $8,500 on a brand new LS Chevy Blazer 4x4. Look for these hail sale tags on everything in our inventory at 84th and L. H&H Chevrolet. It's fast, fun, and friendly.
Westlake Hardware has the tools and the know-how to help you get things growing.
Oh no. Oh no.
Make quick work of trimming and edging with this Black & Decker hog string trimmer. And protect your wood deck with Olympic Maximum Waterproofing Sealant. Don't miss out on these spring specials. Come to Westlake Hardware today for great prices on everything you need to grow it right.
Oh yeah.
Carrier cares about the environment. Our cooling systems that use Puron refrigerant won't harm the Earth's ozone layer, and they're our most reliable ever, because we only have one world, and they only have one future.
Now, get special preseason prices, plus Carrier rebates of up to $300 on qualifying Carrier equipment. Call Exarban Heating and Air Conditioning. We don't claim to be the best, we prove it. Call Exarban today.
Carrier, air made perfect.
The Super Doppler Storm Team. More complete severe weather coverage.
Is it true the mayor is announcing that he is running for the Senate?
Excellent question. Very topical, very challenging. Before I answer, let me just take a drink of water.
As to whether or not the mayor will be making any special announcements this week, the answer is no comment.
I think what Mike means is no.
Comment.
No, not no comment, just plain no.
Comment. Okay, next question.
Mr. Flaherty, do you think the fact that Miss Moore and you hate each other will hurt the mayor's Senate campaign?
Okay, well, that's an excellent question. It's very challenging. It's very, very topical.
I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, your desire.
Introducing Venus from Gillette, the first razor designed to make you feel like a goddess. Protective cushions surround 3 blades for the closest shave ever in just 1 stroke. So close, your skin stays smoother longer. And that's something all goddesses are entitled to. Now, individually sealed blades are easy to store, easy to change. Venus, reveal the goddess in you.
It's the big show, Ray. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Ray does.
Quick, Dad, what's the capital of Nepal?
Kathmandu.
Oh, baby! Ray is ready to play. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Ray does.
Showtime.
Now you can play the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game at McDonald's. Answer correctly and you could win cash on every card, up to $1 million.
Who wants to be a millionaire at McDonald's?
Ray does.
Yeah.
With the feud between Miss Moore and Mr. Flaherty raging, the question is, will there ever be peace at City Hall? What do the two of you have to say for yourselves?
Well, sir, I don't know where they get this stuff from because we're just teasing each other.
Right, teasing. Like when I say, hey, Mike, your playgroup called. Pool party's on, don't forget your floaties.
Or like when I say, hey, Caitlin, it's getting dark outside. Shouldn't you be in the woods terrorizing student filmmakers?
Or when I walk in on my cleaning lady buck naked.
So, next item, choosing the location for your official announcement.
Yeah, I'm thinking Statue of Liberty, me at your side, Caitlin back at the office blowing up balloons.
See, I was thinking upstate farmhouse, me at your side, Mike back at the office blowing up his date.
All right. No, but that's enough bickering. You know what you two need is couples counseling. It worked wonders for me and my wife.
Sir, she slept with your brother and tried to poison you.
Stuart, here's the multilingual kick me sign you put on my back. You'll be happy to know that Luigi, Chow-Lin, and Running Bear all got their kicks in. Stuart, I'm sick of your pranks and your practical jokes.
Paul, you're right. No more.
Good.
Well, one more.
You got you again, Paul.
Oh, James, can I get that pen back?
Sure. Stuart, that is the 8th and final time I fall for that.
James, you have something on your face.
Here?
Other side. There you go.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
You know what, James? We should team up. Join forces, beat Stuart at his own game.
With our combined brain power, there's no way he can beat us.
You with me, buddy? Yeah! We're stuck, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Mike, what is this all about? Since when do I wine and dine millionaires for donation?
Carter, you're natural for the job. You're urbane, you're sophisticated, you're witty.
He's black, isn't he?
A little bit.
Black millionaire. Count me in. Me too. Hey, off my black millionaire.
His name is Nick Mitchell. Mike wants him to donate computers to city schools.
Janelle Mitchell. Can't wait to meet him and marry him.
Can't wait till he leaves you for his trophy wife.
So, all we have to do is pretend to get along in front of this therapist, and the mayor will get